Take a look at the Nevada starting lineup. Leading off is Jason Sharman in center field. Schmidt, Williams, Miklich is the cleanup man. Roberts, Gamboa, Chernowski, Smith, and Jordan DeMarcy batting ninth rounds out the lineup for Nevada. Look at the weather forecast. It is drizzling here and there just a bit. Partly sunny, though, for the most part, and 81 degrees here at game time, just after 7 p.m. Eastern here in Shelby, North Carolina.
I'm ready for some baseball. What about you, Brock?
I am too. Nevada, 47 wins, 17 losses on the year. Delaware, an outstanding team with a great season so far, 37 wins and just 4 defeats all season long. One of those 4 coming here in the World Series earlier this past week.
Yeah, it was one of those defeats, and their coach, we'll see here later in the game. Maybe we'll play that clip again later in the game, but he made me believe, telling those guys, and I'm looking forward to this.
Here's the Nevada team summary. You look at the impressive record. They went 5-0 in the Western Regionals. World Series pool play went 1-2. but still got to the semifinals and then got to the finals here tonight. They defeated Louisiana yesterday 6-1. Jimmy Gamboa with a great victory for Nevada. For Delaware, impressive record. You see the Mid-Atlantic Regional record of 4-1, 2-1 in pool play here in Shelby, North Carolina, defeating Michigan yesterday 5-4 in 10 innings. As Delaware was up 4-0 in the 7th inning, trying to close it out, and then Michigan rallied for 4 runs to tie the game, and Delaware had to go extra innings, going 10 innings to get the win.
Yeah, and they, Jack Dubeck had a perfect game going into the last inning, and then the wheels fell off, and they were able to come back and win that game after it was tied up, though. So they're ready to go. I was talking to them today. They're ready to play some baseball.
It's an event which started with over 3,500 teams from across the country. It's now been dwindled down to 2. For what's at stake tonight, the championship game of the American Legion World Series 2018 here in Shelby, North Carolina. Nevada versus Delaware for the title. On the mound, Chris Ludman for Delaware against Jason Sharman, who's batting .583 in this World Series. No home runs, no RBIs, and we are underway here at Keeter Stadium in Shelby, North Carolina, as Sharman takes ball 1, 1 ball, no strikes. He is 7 of 12 at the plate in this World Series and takes a called strike. Count even at 1-1.
Yeah, he's an extremely good leadoff hitter. He can run, he can hit for power, lay down a bunt, he can do anything.
Swing and a miss for strike 2. Sharman went 3 for 4 yesterday, scored a run, struck out once in the win against Louisiana. Opposite way, slices it foul down the left field line and stays alive in the count. 1-2.
Yeah, we're going to see Ludman. He's going to be aggressive in the zone and work fast. And he won't walk many guys, so these guys have got to be ready to swing the bat.
Inside, nearly hit him in the leg. Count even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, not sure what that hit. It looked like it hit something. I thought it might have hit the batter, Jason, in the back foot, but catcher's going out to talk to him, so maybe that got crossed up or something. Caught it wrong, or let's see here. Ooh. Yeah, caught it off his left arm right above the glove, and that don't feel good, especially on the first batter of the game.
The ace of the team, Chris Ludman, 7-0 record in this postseason, a 0.71 ERA. Here's the defense for Delaware in the outfield from left to right. Dubeck, Colmary, Poma around the infield. Williams at third, Thomas at short. Cautillo at second, Ludman at first. Autry is behind the plate. Ludman on the mound, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Up the middle, past the diving second baseman Michael Cautillo into center for a base hit. So Sharman leads off the title game with a single to center.
Yeah, and Jason leads it off again. It seems like every game he's led off the game with a single and always on base. And this fastball here was a fastball middle in, and Jason stayed on it and drove it up the middle. And Vegas has a guy on base right off the bat.
So one on and nobody out for Nevada. Brings up Parker Schmidt, batting .429 in the World Series. No home runs, 1 RBI. And right down the middle for a strike, and it's 0-1. Schmidt went 1 for 4 last night, scored 2 runs in the victory in the semis over Louisiana.
Yeah, and he has, not your typical catcher, has great speed, lay down a bunt every once in a while.
And the 0-1 bouncing up in there. Count even, 1 ball and 1 strike. Nice stop behind the plate by catcher Marshall Autry. There you see Sharman at first base. Ludman, the pitcher for Delaware, throws about 86 to 88 miles an hour, has a fastball, curve, slider, and a changeup in his pitching repertoire. And there's a called strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Yeah, and he's going to keep the ball down, try to get some ground balls. That's what he's looking for right here, is looking for a ground ball double play.
There goes the runner. And foul tipped at the plate by Schmidt. Going back to first is Sharman. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes. Schmidt at the plate, 5'10", 170 pounds. And his coach, Paul Buboltz, said he could possibly be the best all-around player on the team. Lots of talent to choose from and say that about, but he mentioned him right from the get-go. Chopper to the mound. Only play is first base for Ludman. Close play. Got him at first. Out number 1 in the inning.
Yeah, Chris did a good job there. That ball was bounced off the plate there, right off the front of the plate, and looked like it was a pop-up. But, he did a good job not getting in too big of a hurry and made a good throw to first to get that first out.
Brings up a Darian Williams, batting .273 in this World Series. No home runs and 4 runs batted in.
Don't get any easier, does it? This entire lineup can hit.
Outside and low for ball 1. Ludman, the ace of this staff, 7-0 in the postseason, 1-0 in this World Series so far. Right down the middle for a fastball strike, and 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 on, 1 out here in the top of the first inning. Williams at the plate. He went 0 for 4 with a run scored last night in the win against Louisiana. Jammed him and on the hands and fights it off, fouled away for strike 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here's a look at Ludman's numbers on Thursday in the win against Iowa. 84 pitches, he went the distance. No runs, 3 hits, no walks, and struck out 5 men.
Yeah, and anytime you can go a complete game, 7 innings pitched, 84 pitches, that means you're throwing a lot of strikes.
Way outside. Count even up, 2 balls and 2 strikes on Williams. Coaching staff calls him a natural leader for this club. He will play college baseball next spring at UNLV.
Yeah, several of these guys are going to UNLV. And
2-2. Full count on Williams. The man in scoring position at second base in Jason Sharman.
Yeah, Brock, this is, this team here from Nevada, the same post as last year that won this World Series, but a completely different team.
Opposite way, flares it foul, out of play. Still 3-2 on Williams.
And if I wasn't mistaken, this team here from Nevada beat the other team from Henderson, which won it last year, beat them twice in the state tournament to be able to go to the regionals.
Hit to the right side. Second baseman Cautillo, his only play is at first. As Sharman goes to third on the play. Williams out 4-3, out number 2 in the inning.
Yeah, in this Nevada, you can see Coach Bubolt's there. 11 World Series appearances from Las Vegas teams. Wow. And like as you said, the Henderson, Nevada team there from post 40 won the American Legion World Series last year, and that was a good ball club.
Man at third, 2 out to the batter, Jason Miklich.
He can hit.
Takes a ball, and 1 ball, no strikes. Miklich on the World Series so far, .429 average, going 6 of 14 overall, 1 home run, 7 RBIs. That 1 home run was a 2-run shot to center last night in the win over Louisiana.
Yeah, that's a big home run. Actually, it was his 20th home run of the year, so that's a lot of home runs for a summer.
He went 2 for 4 with that 2-run blast, drove in a total of 3 runs in the win last night against Team Louisiana.
And you got to wonder here, 2-0 count, starting off on him, first base open, if Loveman's going to be careful here.
Here's a look at the blast from last night. Off the bat of Jason Miklich.
Yeah, we can see his power there and show him why he hit 20 home runs on the year.
And swinging on 3-0 and fouls it away down the third base line, 3-1.
And something here to look at, Brock, too. He's already at 22 pitches in this inning, and they're starting to push his pitch count up already here in this first inning. And now this year, the rules have changed. It's down 120 last year total pitches for a game and down to 105 this year. So if he gets to that 105 limit, we'll have to see what Delaware does.
So after being ahead in the count 3-0, Miklich now finds himself at a full count at 3-2 with Sharman at third. 2 outs in the inning. Chopper to short. Nice backhand by Thomas. Easy throw, and the inning is over. Nevada gets a hit, leaves 1 man on base. We go to the bottom of the first. inning, and there's a look at the starter for Nevada, Josh Sharman. You see his information, just 17 years old, 6 feet tall, 175 pounds. He's 0-1 in this World Series so far, an ERA of 0. There's a look at the scouting report on Sharman.
Yeah, he's going to throw his fastball somewhere, in the low 80s. Good curveball. Throws a cutter, has a change, but he's going to throw those off-speed pitches at any time.
Here's the lineup for Delaware. Austin Colmary leads it off in center, followed by Thomas, Ludman. Dubeck is the cleanup man. Autry, Poma, Mizell, Cautillo, Ryan Williams batting 9th. And playing at third base. First pitch to Colmary, and high chopper, tough play for Williams. Turns and throws, not in time.
Colmary got down that line quick. I think it caught everybody off guard how quick he did get down that line, and ground ball to third base. It's a high hopper, and I think it caught Adarian off guard, but he sure did. He got down there and beat that ball out.
So the leadoff man at first base for Delaware here in the bottom of the first inning. 1 on, nobody out for Big Nate Thomas, 6'5", 215 pounds, just graduated from high school. He can play third base, shortstop, pitches from time to time. He's batting .214 in this World Series. No home runs, 2 RBIs, and he takes a called strike.
Yeah, Brock, I had a chance to sit down with Nate today a little bit and talk, and that .215 is very misleading. He's about .230, .240, and man, he's a big man.
And the pitcher you see there, Josh Sharman, his coaching staff says he has a good pickoff move. He throws about 80 to 84 miles an hour. He was the pitcher of the year at his conference in spring ball this past spring. Line shot by Thomas right there to right field. Jordan DeMarcy makes the grab, and that's out number 1 in the inning. Here's a look at Sharman's numbers when he pitched on Saturday. Went 4 2/3. Only threw 60 pitches, but gave up 3 runs on 4 hits.
Yeah, and that, you look right there, 3 runs, 0 earned runs. If I remember correctly, there was a play somewhere in there in that ball game that cost him big.
Another lefty-lefty matchup as Sharman faces Eric Ludman. He takes strike 1. Ludman batting .429 in the World Series. No home runs, no RBIs. And again, the good pickoff throw, and leaning the other way and having to dive back is the runner, Austin Colmary.
Yeah, that was a little closer than Austin wanted that to be.
Good cut back to the screen. Foul ball off of Ludman's bat, and it's 0-2. Ludman went 1 for 4 with a walk last night in the win against Michigan. Took extra innings for Delaware to win it. Looked like they were going to walk away with it in 7. And instead had to fight their way back to win it in 10. There goes the runner. Throw down to second base, and the runner is out of there as Colmary caught stealing. 2-4 on the put out, and that's out number 2.
Yeah, Parker Schmidt come out here. It looked like a good jump by Austin, but as we said, Parker Schmidt got a great arm, very good defensive catcher, and put that right where he needed to put it.
2-6 on the put out, I should say. Ludman lifts it to left. There is Miklich, and the inning is over. No runs, a hit, no errors, no one left. After 1 complete, we have no score. We go to extra innings here in Shelby, North Carolina. Nevada, Delaware, scoreless tie going to the top of the 8th inning, and that's it for Josh Sharman. He was outstanding here tonight. He's done.
Yeah, outstanding. You can see this breaking ball just making guys look and watch, and going back to the dugout and using that fastball on the outside corner. And what a game he threw. Unbelievable game. And then he had a very good acting job also to get that guy on second base on that pickoff. But just a great job by Josh. Great pitching performance.
He reached the pitch limit, 108 pitches total. There you see the line. No runs, 4 hits through 7. And now we start at the top of the 8th inning. Extra innings here on Championship Tuesday night here in Shelby, North Carolina. Keeter Stadium, and the batter, Zach Chernowski. He's 1 for 2. He singled to center back in the 5th inning, his last time up. Line drive, fair into right field. Chernowski leads off the top of the 8th with a single to right. Just the 4th hit of the game for Nevada.
Yeah, Ludman just trying to go actually fastball in and left it out over the plate and just kind of went with it and drove it into right down the right field line. And the leadoff guy is on, just like Delaware had in the last half inning. Now Nevada has the leadoff guy on.
So a meeting on the mound for Delaware.
And you can see there, Brock, balls 24, strikes 66. He's at 90 pitches. So that 105 that just happened there with Sharman, that might come into play here for Ludman as we go on here in this inning. So Chris Ludman,
ace of the pitching staff, 7-0 record in the postseason, 1-0 record in this World Series so far. 90 pitches thrown so far here tonight.
So same situation here as the last half inning, but the difference, the Nevada coaches got together with the base runner at first and talked to him before this pitch was delivered. And I'm betting you they told him, you do not leave that base until you make sure this ball is down.
So Smith, the batter, Chernowski at first base. Chernowski, he's 2 for 3. The rest of his teammates are a combined 2 of 20. 4 hits total for Nevada, 4 hits total for Delaware. One ball, one strike. Smith was hit by pitch. He also flew out to center. Trying to move over Chernowski. Over to second base. No outs in the inning. And he pops it up. Autry, the catcher, he's made a living back there here tonight. It's his 3rd foul grounds put out in this game tonight.
We saw Delaware make some mistakes on the base pass. Now this bunt here, trying to get it down, and drops the barrelhead, pops it up. And one, you know, he wanted back, and he usually probably gets that bunt there.
Here's a pinch hitter, it looks like, for Nevada. That's Stephen Giotti. Or Giotti. Stephen Giotti. Strike 1 on Giotti. 5'10", 165 pounds. Didn't see any action yesterday. Pinch hitting in the 9-hole spot here for DeMarcy tonight. And time is called. He's pinch hitting for DeMarcy, but DeMarcy had a successful sacrifice back in the 3rd inning. But it looks like Giotti's not looking to bunt here in this situation as he slices one to the opposite way foul for strike 2.
Yeah, just a tough situation to come in. Coming in after you've been sitting over there on the bench for 2 hours. Coming here in the top of the 8th and coming in and asking to hit off of a pitcher like Loveman.
The 0-2. Reaches out and lifts it to shallow right center. Center fielder Cole Murray is there for out number 2. We'll have a special Tuesday night Major League Baseball game for you on ESPN when the Dodgers host the Cardinals in the first game of their 3-game series. The Cards are chasing the Cubs in the NL Central, while the Dodgers are in a 3-way battle for first in the West with the Rockies and D-backs. Like everything else, this one is live on the ESPN app, so you can watch anywhere. Back to the top of the order, and Jason Sharman, brother of Josh Sharman, who went 7 innings, gave up no runs on 4 hits. Strike 2 to Sharman.
And Lubin don't look like he's losing anything. Looks like he's getting stronger as he goes. And that was pitch number 98 on the night.
There goes the runner. Hit and run. Nice dig by the shortstop.
Wow!
Oh, play! He throws him out at first.
Wow. What a play there. Now that's a ESPN top 10.
What a play by Nate Thomas to end the inning.
The big man, Nate Thomas.
Bottom of the 8th we go in this title game. No score here in Shelby, North Carolina. And Steve, how about that inning-ending put out at shortstop by Nate Thomas.
What about Nate Thomas? He's played some great defense here all week long, and I have no idea how he knew where to even throw the ball. But lays out, gets it, and just laying from his back and tosses it up, and
did it all in one motion.
That's unbelievable. That's a top 10 in my book.
New pitcher is Aaron Roberts, as he will go to the mound.
And Aaron, he's going to throw the ball hard, Brock. You know, it's going to be a little different with him. He's going to throw in the upper 80s, and, you know, he's got a good slider, good changeup. And, you know, he didn't throw a lot this year, but he can bring it up there.
On average, throws in the low 90s. There you see his scouting report. As Josh Sharman reached his pitch limit by rule, so he is out of the game. Now in the 8th inning is Aaron Roberts. Michael Cautillo is the batter. 1 for 2 on the night. Championship night here in Shelby, North Carolina. Extra innings, bottom of the 8th. A run here by Delaware. The championship is theirs.
And you can see there on the gun there, 89 miles an hour, and just as advertised, he's going to be throwing the ball hard.
And time is called. And Roberts is set. 2 balls, no strikes.
You can see there 90 miles an hour on the gun.
It's the 8-9-1 hitters due up for Delaware in the 8th. Ball 3.
And you got to believe Aaron Roberts, he's committed to go to Cal Berkeley, and you got to believe he's probably going to be playing both ways.
Yeah, he will be a two-way player. He'll play at Cal in 2019 next spring. Very versatile player. He can play first base. He can throw. Throws a strike there to make it 3-1. 6'3", 220 pounds is Roberts on the mound. Strike 2. It's twice that Cautillo had to be called back.
And that was a fastball about 91 miles an hour down on the knees, and good pitcher's pitch. I like it. I'm a pitcher. Good pitch.
And that's ball 4.
So for the second inning in a row, Brock, they're going to have the leadoff guy on base, and let's see if it turns out a little different here.
So Chris Ludman is now the batter.
You got to believe he's going to be bunting here and trying to move him over. And
he bunts one right to Roberts. Only plays at first. Sacrifice is successful. 1-3 on the putout. Out number 1 in the inning as Cautillo goes to second base.
And he come in and he did a great job of getting that bunt down. And you know, we're taught, just bunt it out in front of the plate, let the pitcher get it, and did his job. Now they got a runner in scoring position, and I actually think he stepped on the first baseman's foot as he crossed the bag also.
And back to the top of the order, and Austin Colmary for Delaware. He's 1 for 3. He has struck out 2 times in a row, both looking against previous pitcher Josh Sharman. One ball, no strikes.
Yeah, and for this Delaware offense, it is completely different. Sharman was a crafty lefty, didn't throw very hard, and then you see Roberts coming in here throwing 90 miles an hour, so big difference.
One ball, 1 strike. By the way, Josh Sharman has moved to right field, replacing DeMarcy. And Gamboa has moved to first base, replacing Aaron Roberts. And a pickoff attempt is thrown into center field. That time it actually went through the center field. It wasn't a fake.
And I don't think he was going to go anywhere on that. But a base hit will win this ball game. Anything in the outfield, I think, will win this game.
Called strike, but it's 1-2.
And Austin didn't like that. Thought it was a bit outside, but now he's behind in the count 1-2.
Two and two. Nate Thomas is on deck. Just made a huge play at the infield in the last inning, and it will come up again here in the 8th. Delaware 0 for 2 tonight with runners in scoring position. Up the middle, through to center field for a base hit. Rounding third and heading on home is Costello. Here's the throw. It is late. He is safe. And Delaware has won the American Legion World Series Championship.
Wow, look at the dog pile. Wow. What a game. Pitcher's deal, and it comes down to a base hit, center field, play at the plate.
The first championship in state history for Delaware, as Delaware Post 1 is your 2018 American Legion World Series champion.